So, you did it. You made the move to Austria. That's amazing. Congratulations. Now, I know amidst all the excitement of schnitzel and those incredible mountain views, there's, a little bit of paperwork to handle. But don't you worry, we're going to break down all the essential first steps to get you settled in, nice and smooth.
Okay, let's just dive right in. If you've just landed, this explainer is basically your roadmap. We're going to walk through the absolute must-dos and turn what feels like a bureaucratic mountain into just a few simple, totally manageable steps. Let's get you set up for your new life.
First up, and I really can't stress this enough, is registering your address. Seriously, this is the foundation, the starting block for absolutely everything else you need to do in Austria. Think of it as your official entry ticket into the whole system.
And here's the part you really need to hear, the deadline. You have exactly 3 days. That's it. 3 days from the moment you move into your new apartment or house to get this done. This isn't just some friendly suggestion. It's a legal requirement. So make it your #1 priority.
The official name for this whole process is the Anmeldung. You'll be doing this at your local registration office, which is called the Meldeamt. It's a pretty straightforward thing, but it is the absolute key that unlocks everything else.
Now, the good news is the process itself is surprisingly simple as long as you have your ducks in a row. You'll need your passport, your rental contract, and a form called the Meldezettel. And the important part here is that it has to be signed by your landlord. You bring those things with you, and you are all set. And that confirmation you get, your registration certificate, think of it as the golden ticket. This is why we're making such a big deal about it. You will need this one piece of paper to open a bank account, to get a phone contract, to sign up for health insurance. Basically for everything you need to actually live in Austria.
Okay, so once you're officially registered, you can start tackling your finances and your health coverage. These are really the next big pillars of getting your new life set up.
Once you land a job, the Austrian system is actually pretty efficient. Your employer registers you, and then you'll automatically be assigned a tax number, a Steuer number. You don't even have to apply for it. And for managing all your tax stuff, you'll get very familiar with a portal called FinanzOnline. It's the government's all-in-one digital hub for everything tax-related.
All right, next up is health insurance, which is mandatory here. And honestly, Austria has a fantastic public healthcare system. Your path just depends on your job. If you're an employee, your company will help get you set up with the ÖGK. If you're self-employed, you'll register yourself with the SVS. Either way, you'll get what's called an e-card, and that's your key to accessing all the healthcare services.
A local bank account is an absolute must-have for getting your salary and paying your rent. And to open one, you'll need 2 main documents, your passport and, you guessed it, your address registration, the Meldezettel. You've got tons of options, from big traditional banks like Erste Bank to newer digital ones like N26. Just a quick tip, check out the fees. Some banks even offer free accounts if you have your salary paid into it. Okay, with all that heavy bureaucratic lifting out of the way, let's get into the practical things that'll make your day-to-day life just run. This is the part where you really start to feel settled in.
Now, if you're moving with your family, getting your kids registered for school or kindergarten is obviously a huge priority. In Austria, this is handled locally at the Bezirksschulrat, or District School Authority. It's a pretty centralized system that's designed to make it as simple as possible for families, so it's a good idea to contact them early to find out the deadlines for your district. And of course, you're going to want to get your phone and internet hooked up ASAP. The major providers you'll see all over the place are A1, Dry, and Magenta. Now, to sign a contract, which is usually a better deal than prepaid, guess what you're going to need? That's right, your passport and that all-important address registration. See, it really is the key to everything.
So, you've checked all the official boxes. You are registered, banked, and connected. What's next? Well, the next step is about really integrating and making Austria actually feel like home.
And here is one final piece of advice that goes beyond any form or office. While you can totally get by with English, especially in the bigger cities, learning German is the single best investment you can make in your new life. It just unlocks everything, from understanding official letters to just chatting with your neighbors and really feeling a part of the culture.
So let's do a super quick recap. First, register that address immediately. Second, get your finances and your health insurance sorted. Third, handle all those daily essentials like your phone. And finally, start committing to learning the language. You follow those 4 steps and you will be on the perfect track.
With all that paperwork behind you, you are officially set up to start your new life. So really, the only question left is, what are you going to do first? Are you going to go hiking in the Alps, explore Vienna's amazing coffee houses, or maybe hit up a Christmas market? The adventure is officially yours to begin.